Alrighty guys, 'tis I, ChrissieGirl. Welcome to part 34 of my LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 to 7 playthrough. In the last part we escaped the Room of Requirement, which bloody Goyle set the place on fire, so... we're gonna go back down and find the last horcruxes. One of which I am sure is that poxy Snake Nagini. So... I'm going to give this to Filch, actually. No, actually, no, I'm not. Oh, yeah, yes, I am. To give this to Filch to get something out of it. Then why he would want his broom or whatever the hell in the middle of a battle, I do not know. Can't you see there's a war on, mate? Is it really that important to you to be able to do cleaning? When, quite frankly, the castle might be destroyed anyway? You should be running for your life, you loser. Oh well, they still got a gold brick out of it. Alright, so... some students running for their lives, very fitting. Alright. Up the stairs we go. We're nearly done. Voldemort is in the boathouse with Snape and Lucius Malfoy. It seems like a pretty good place to head. It's also bloody cheeky of Voldemort to just sit there eating. It's bloody cheeky of the three of them, actually, to just be sitting around eating and drinking tea while there's a war going on, literally just minutes away from them. People are dying and they're just sitting on their backsides eating tea. Well, eating and drinking tea. So this is the next stage. It's just a basic, straightforward Hogwarts is destroyed sort of scenery. Relatively straightforward level. There really isn't too much to gripe with here. Couple of little flames I can put out. Okay, Weasley. I should have probably thought about. Oh wait, it's there. Okay. Up we go. There are a couple of encounters with a giant you're going to come across, but other than that, there really isn't all that much to differentiate this stage. Ah, thumbs up. Okay, so that opens that gateway so we can pass through. Oh, wait, no, so that the giant can pass through. So giant will be battling, so... let's hop down, we've done what we need to do up there. Get some studs for our True Wizard rating that I want so badly. I don't really have much to say at the moment. Just not a lot going on that I could possibly bring up. Because at this point it's starting to get quite simple and straightforward. It doesn't need like any extra explanation. It's, you know, it's fun, but it borrows the same formula an awful lot, and there really isn't much to explain about it. Oh, but these Death Eaters can go pee off. I hate them. Evil pricks. There we go. True wizard rating achieved. Let's go downstairs, Ronald. We've got things to do. Okay, now we're going to be fighting the giant for the first time. He looks kind of like the troll from year 1, back in way back then. Oh goodness, memories. But anyway, this is a straightforward fight. Just gonna go in the bag. Don't count on Ron to do anything when there's spiders around, because Ron is gonna cower and he's not gonna be able to do anything to help you. So you're gonna have to switch to Harry or Hermione to help out when the spiders appear. So basically, we've got a catapult. We wanna lower the catapult down. And yeah. See, there's a pumpkin on it now. We're going to fire that pumpkin back at him. I don't know how long it takes me before I eventually realise that's what I've got to do, but I do eventually do it, and it doesn't take, and the part doesn't take as long as what I thought it would, so. Okay. Just gonna put out all these flames. Get some good studdage for them. But yeah, this guy's straightforward to take out, so I'm not concerned, even if it takes me a while to figure it out. That's one hit against it. So now we've got death eats and stuff, and the spiders coming in. So we need to take them out with any character other than Ron, as I mentioned already. Because Ron is a pussy when it comes to spiders. He shivers and quakes like a coward. Come on, lower that catapult. Excuse me. Also, you've got to time it when you send the catapult flying at the giant, because the giant will wander off from side to side. And if he's not straight in front of you, you're not going to hit him. So, time it right. Okay, now I can hit it. That's another hit gone. It's really all about timing. Just wait for him to finish wandering up and down, because he's out of restlessness. You know, and take out the spiders while we're waiting. Blasted evil spiders. Yeah, they can also destroy the catapult. Well, the giant can. And I don't know if you can as well, but whatever case, it doesn't really matter, because we can just rebuild the damn thing over and over, as long as, you know, as many times as needed until we beat the guy. Come on, in the middle. Ah, fuck. So basically, we've got to wait for him to stand in the middle. We can't just, you know, time it. So forget what I said about timing. That deals with that giant, but we're not completely through with giants yet. I don't know if we're going to have to face the same giant or if we're going to be facing a different giant, but there's going to be another giant in this damn stage. Up here. Okay. Ah. Okay, I don't need to be up here, do I? Oh, yeah, yes I do. Just down here, and I believe we're going to come across another one in a minute. Go away, Death Eater crud. Go away! When I hit you, you're supposed to go away, not just pick your moment to go away. Okay. Come on. Die. Okay, now here's a different troll. Giant, not troll, sorry. You're not going to be able to get past it without Harry's invisibility cloak, so I'm going to take out the Death Eaters so they don't give me any jip. Take out some of the flames. But we're going to need the invisibility cloak, because nothing else is going to get past this damn thing. This thing with what looks like a tennis racket. Oh my goodness me. How sad is that? A giant with a giant tennis racket. So, Defindo. Looks like we're going to be playing this thing some music. That ought to calm it down. Does anyone else find that some of the sections with Defindo where you're cutting out the objects by sort of drawing around them, does anyone else find that it reminds them of the PC version of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, where you have to draw certain shapes, and the better you do them, the more higher, you know, the more points you'll receive, and the more times you get above a certain grade or something. I'm finding it difficult to explain, but I do know what I'm talking about. I have played the PC version of Philosopher's Stone, but I'm not going to be doing a playthrough of it because I don't have the equipment. Ronald? But I have quite a lot of the Harry Potter games, you know, the original EA games. I've got the PS1 game for Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. Game Boy Advance, I've got Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, though I will buy Prisoner of Azkaban at some point. I've got Philosopher's Stone and Prisoner of Azkaban on PS2, but Chamber of Secrets is on the GameCube. Not that it makes that much difference in the versions. Screw you, Greyback, you twat. Oh, yes. This scene was changed quite dramatically from the book and the film. One thing you should never do is take Voldemort's last cookie. Because Snape's gonna die a grisly death just because he stole Voldemort's last cookie. Or is it cake? I don't care. I'm gonna assume it's a cookie. In the book and the film, he killed Snape out of belief that he had he was the master of the Elder Wand. Holy crap, Snape's crying. This we've got to see. Harry's going to torture him and make him cry some more. Because he's a douchebag. Yeah. I thought the way that Snape died was kind of brutal in this game. Just a snake grabbing him and just smashing him around and probably piercing it with its fangs over and over again. That's brutal, I'm sorry, but it is. The way the movie did it was kind of brutal as well. That's probably why they didn't actually show it as it was happening. Just sort of did sort of shots in a way that implied something brutal was happening without actually having to show it. But yeah, poor Snape. Some people may be thinking, oh, but he's a bad guy. Who fucking cares if he dies? It'll teach him for siding with the wrong people. Never mind, eh? So we're going to finish off this level by getting to Snape and getting all the tears we can out of the guy. Hermione, your business, please. Ich, ni, san, she. Okay. Alright. Come on then. Let's get in the water. Well, okay, it's not water anymore. So there's Snape. We need focus to find out what it is he wants. Okay, but what he wants is kind of straightforward to find out. He wants a barrel. Well, Snape doesn't want a barrel. We want to get a barrel for him so we can extract his tears. Every last one of them. We want him to cry, damn it, for all the things he's done. Okay. I don't remember exactly where the barrel that we need in particular is. I'll find out in a minute. It's around. Just gonna zap everything at the moment. When in doubt, zap everything. Okay, that's what I need. Ronald to the rescue! Would help if I could actually do that now. I know where it is. Ronald! Good boy. Deluminator from heaven. Over this way. And whatever the hell that is. Move that over here. Goodness sake, pick it up. Fill that up with Agramenti. You know, if you wanted to get Snape to cry, they could have just used an onion or something. Certainly makes me cry. Makes me the eyes burn, actually, but oh well. Okay, I think this builds up into our barrel, or is that our barrel there? That's our barrel, okay. Take this to Snape, Peruni. There. That's the end of the stage. Harry's displeased, Snape. He demands you cry. Oh, they do use an onion. That's brutal. We got what we need, though. Snape's tears, filled with some of Snape's memories. So, without further ado, let's return to the castle and find out what's going on. And it looks like Voldemort's calling the Death Eaters back. I wonder why. But that's that level. We're nearly done with this entire game. There's only one more level to go. Thank God. This should be neat. And Movie Maker is freezing again. I am displeased. I hate when Movie Maker does this shit to me. So Harry goes into Dumbledore's office quickly. Dumps Snape's memories. And let's see what we find. So, Snape's memories are very straightforward in, describing them. In the movies, Snape was in love with Lily, Harry's mum, but she didn't return the feelings. In the book, it's more to do with the fact that he was going over to the dark side and she never approved of the dark side. And out of humiliation, when James Potter picked on him, he called Lily a mudblood, and that destroyed their friendship, something he always regretted. He went over to Voldemort's side, but it was his information that led Lily and James to be killed, something he always regretted because of Lily and his love for her. So even though he loathed Harry because he was the son of James, a man he hated, he went on to be a spy against Voldemort, working for Dumbledore. Dumbledore told Snape to kill him. Because he was going to die anyway, because he had been cursed. Dumbledore kind of told Snape that Harry was a horcrux. Yep, Harry is also a horcrux. He is one of the... He has a piece of Voldemort's soul inside of him. So basically, it's now or never time. Harry must kill himself in order to save the world, shall we say. But that scene was one of my favourite scenes in the movie. It very rarely can a scene actually make me want to cry. That scene nearly did. I had to fight back the tears on that scene. I loved the way they did it in the movie, even if they changed it a little bit and took out the fact that, you know, that Lily didn't approve of Snape being a bad guy, and they argued and fell apart. And, you know, crucial information like that. It kept what was important in it, and it was really heart-wrenching. I especially loved the way that they included Dumbledore's farewell music. That was one of my favourite tracks of all the Harry Potter tracks. It's just such a beautiful track, and the fact that it was used in that scene just made it even more beautiful to me. And oh, look! Wasn't this bridge destroyed? See what I mean when I said to remember this bridge? It had been destroyed. What the hell? But yeah, back to my original point. It was a beautiful scene. It's one of the reasons why that movie is my favourite, because no other movie has got me feeling that way. Other than Deathly Hallows Part 2. And it's also one of the reasons why Snape is my favourite character. It's just such a beautiful scene. I love it. Alan Rickman should have won something for that scene. Did he? I don't know. Feel free to let me know if he did, but yeah. So Harry's going to go and kill himself. He's going to go after Voldemort and get himself killed. That's his way of telling him that he's a horcrux, I'm presuming. The scene where Harry's reunited with his family is also very emotional in the movies, I think. In here it's a little bit more humorous because of, you know, Harry not knowing that Remus died in this particular scene. Is this serious? And there's Remus. Oh, you died? Yeah, kind of. Poor Teddy, aka Remus's son. That's one thing that kind of bugged me, the fact that Remus's son got practically little to no mention. There was a scene with Remus and Tonks hugging, and they briefly talked about Teddy. I don't understand why that wasn't brought up at all. But anyway, Harry is not dead. He's sort of in limbo, shall we say? Baby Voldemort. So, Harry and Dumbledore briefly reunite to talk. Random gibberish. If Harry wanted to die, he could have just got on the train, but he decided to go back and save the world, because that's the kind of guy he is. The Horcrux in Harry's been destroyed, and he's just going to kick baby Voldemort. Kicking babies is not cool, Harry, even if it is based on Voldemort. So, before the next stage begins, you get this kind of cutscene where they're definitely just like, ha ha ha, we killed Harry, we are the best. Voldemort's laugh in the movie is fucking awesome. As is his, you know, desperately cruddy hug with Draco Malfoy. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part. This kind of ends quite funny, this part. Legendary heroes! Oh, fuck off. See you in the next part.